Hello and welcome to the Think Share. My name is Zach, here to bring to what I've been thinking about, sharing about, talking about, listening to, reading about that doesn't belong in math class. If you're new to the channel, I invite you to subscribe. I wanted to go live, honestly, because I've realized I just have too much damn fun going live. And so I wanted to go live tonight, despite the fact that I did come out with a video, although there wasn't a whole lot of content to it. It was more of just me being really happy about some of the recent successes I've had. God damn, why does this light suck? Sorry. Sorry, I just want to adjust this light. I'm embarrassed. Normally they don't come out this clunky at the beginning. But yeah, so it's Pride Month, and I've gotten a really, really lucky set of circumstances happened, and the video that I made about a year ago has, in my opinion, gone sort of viral, and it's up to 45,000 views on my other channel, Zachary Watson, and it looks like it's going to pass my original viral video, which was how to make a Starburst bracelet. And very, very excited for me to have like a new top video on that channel. But at the same time, I'm not looking forward, well, actually I'm a little bit sad about the fact that the channel that I've been building the past year, which is the ThinkShare, is actually just got passed in subscribers to my Zachary Watson channel. Why is this not stacking? There we go. All right. So I'm a little sad, but at the same time, like really happy about some of the successes. On this channel, I'm doing a giveaway. So if you guys are seeing the live stream now, I probably should have put that in the details of it, but if you go into my channel, you can find one of my uploads for today was a book giveaway. So I'm going to be giving away my book, Ideas Over Coffee. I'm not doing one of those deals where it's like, free book, you pay for shipping. No, I'm sending out books, signing them, sending them out to you all. If it's really far, I might drop ship it rather than sign it, just because it could save me 20 or 30 bucks, and I can send out more books if we do that. So I invite you all to join the giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe and put in the comments what your favorite video is on the channel, and what are 3 ideas or requests that you have for me to put onto the channel. What videos would you like to see me make? So I invite you to join the giveaway. And I really owe it to Pride Month. I owe it to some YouTube luck and magic. Gucci Gang video. Oh, did you just see it, Scout and Friends? So for those of you that don't know Scout and Friends, the other night I did an interview with him, and he's been doing a little bit of live streaming now that we've spoken. Oh, I don't like when it's set up like this. I should have brought my laptop in there instead. Thank you, Abstract Possibilities. Michaela Rogers, I don't think I've met you before. What's up? And whatever is Ollie from the other night. Yay pride indeed. So one of the things I wanted to share was that I'm going to be going to the Boston Pride Parade this Saturday, along with the Gay Straight Alliance from my school. And I've never been to a Pride Parade, and I don't think that I'm nervous, but I've had a lot of, there have been a lot of different things people have told me that I can expect. So I'm sort of curious as to what to expect. I've been thinking about what I want to wear. It reminds me a little bit, I don't have it, oh yeah, I do have it, hold on a second. On the other channel, I did a video where I shared a little bit about, I wanted to do a vlog for when I went to the Women's March last, like January 2017, but I ended up wearing to the Women's March my pink, like bright ass pink t-shirt with the little base nectar symbol on the back that I spray painted on, which that doesn't have to do anything, it's just a cool symbol, and I wore it to a base nectar concert. But I'm gonna be wearing this probably wicked bright pink shirt, probably because it's gonna be too hot. I don't know what else I'm gonna wear though, but I've been considering, and I don't know if this is just too much, especially about the fact that I'm straight, but I was considering, which I did for the Women's March, is I wore the pride flag as a cape, and I felt so, I don't know the words for it, like given that I'm straight, it's not like I was coming out. It's like it's not. I felt a little bit like an imposter, like I was wearing something that I shouldn't be, like almost like what is it? For cultural. I forget that, you guys know the word for it. It's like when someone is wearing something from another culture that's like doesn't seem appropriate that they're wearing. That's not too much. You're gonna see wild dressed people at Pride. I figured that, but at the same time, I'm just thinking to myself, well, maybe I'm just making it about me, and maybe you're totally right. I just don't even need to think it. No, you don't even know who I am. That's real sad, Miss Sharon Ragland. No, you don't. What do you mean I don't know who you are, Miss Sharon Ragland? Yeah, we talked the other night. What are you talking about? I just haven't looked at all the comments immediately. Going to record and post a Pride Parade? Yes, and I'm not sure how that vlog is going to look. I'm thinking it'll be a bunch of little clips, or it'll just be at some point when I'm inspired by something, I'll just pause and talk for a minute, and show the kind of environment around me. I'm not sure how it's gonna look, but I definitely want to record and create a vlog, but I'm so slow at creating vlogs that I kind of at the same time don't see that happening. Pride is Pride is for everyone, straight or gay. True. That's true. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you, Ollie. Culture appropriation. I felt as though if I were to wear the pride flag as a cape, it would be culture appropriation. Hey, Zach, nice to see you again. Just checking in to see what's up before working on a film. Rex the Skull Crusher. What are you working on right now? Let's see. You should put the Think Chair channel into your About section of your Zachary Watson channel. Good call, Paul. I didn't think of that. I didn't even consider that as something that I haven't done yet. So all of you in the chat, I'm just giving you a heads up. It's because I don't have my laptop with me right now, it's a little bit more challenging to keep up with things, and the scrolling through is a bit more clunky, but I just wanted to I wanted to hype up the giveaway because I'm excited to send out books. So I got this box that came in recently. Ugh. This giant box from Amazon has like 20 or 30 books in it, and I need to sell like, I don't know, 5 more to break even. Then I can send away the rest of them. But yeah, once I break even, then I can give them away. So I had a lot. Oh, hi Caleb McKierney, Creepy Slayer 21. Dude, you gotta cut that name down. It's too long. And stop stealing my picture. I'm going to the Pride Festival in New Orleans. Interesting. When did you write it? I wrote it in 2016. It was a book that I wanted to write because I was excited. I was excited about this idea that I had when I was in graduate school, that I had learned a lot outside of college and outside of high school that I wanted to share with a lot of other people. Gays don't need a Pride Month. No one needs anything. All we need to do, silly Caleb, of course, just like you don't need to steal my image and put it on your YouTube handle username. So you're right, no one needs anything. We just do it because we love it. Movie trailer for film elements, nice. I have to do that? No, you actually don't. But yeah, so the book was because I got inspired about, I just had like this idea that kept sort of visiting me that wouldn't leave me alone, and I really wanted to turn it into something bigger. And the idea was just like, I felt like I learned so much that I wanted to share it with people. So I showed up to one of my graduate courses and just started typing away instead of paying attention in class that day. And the first 2 hours I just started writing the book. And it was actually originally meant to be an audiobook, and then as I was creating the audiobook, I was realizing I needed a script for it, and then I was like, oh, well, I guess I have a book. I just gotta format it and make it pretty. Um, so yeah, it started off as an audiobook. I did eventually create the audiobook, and the exciting thing I'm looking forward to, which I haven't figured this out with Audible yet, is when I have so ACX is the self-publishing company that you work with that works with Audible. And when you go to ACX, they can give you, or Audible can give you free codes that you can give to people for Audible users. So instead of giving away a book, I can also give away an Audible like code that gives you the download for free. So I'm looking forward to being able to give out those as well, just because I'm such an audio person. I don't hate reading, I'm just, my attention span doesn't always allow for it. I'm straight, but I support love and support everyone being themselves. One love. Cool, me too. I need a Pride Month, honestly. Drag him? I'm going to Pride on the 23rd. I'm so excited. So, by the way, just to let you all know, Caleb McKierney, Creeper Slayer 21. If you want to just let him talk smack in the comments, I don't mind it. I think he's kind of entertaining. At one point in time, he started calling me gay boy on one of my channels and on one of my videos or something, and I just kind of shook it off. Nah, fam, you mega gay. All right, sure. I just don't really know what to do with their comments. It was from the Gucci Gang video. I think they started heckling me, and I found it more entertaining than anything. They bring up that part of me that's like, back when I used to work at one of my other schools, they used to call me names to my face, like they used to call me the N-word, and at some point, like, they would say things so often, there's nothing you could really do. You just be like, dude, it's not even like racially accurate. Like, I'm super white. Like, why are you calling me the N-word? That doesn't make sense. So similar to Caleb, just doesn't make a whole lot of sense most of the time. So I treat them sort of like a child, like, oh, it's okay, you're so cute. Yeah, I don't think they get the whole like. I challenged them to make a hateful video towards me on YouTube, and instead they stole one of my videos and then decided to distort it to make it sound funny and make fun of me. But they're really harmless because they have no power. All they know how to do is steal videos and distort music. But the Caleb just likes to talk because it's behind a keyboard and doesn't require any kind of confidence or any kind of skill, or it doesn't require any kind of vulnerability to get in front of a camera, so they wouldn't really understand. You can always do copyright strikes if they're taking your videos. Well, I guess I actually stole the music from a song. It was Flux Pavilion's "I Can't Stop" dubstep music, and in the background, like, I was just like dancing around to it. And at some point they just took that part and distorted the music, showed me dancing to it, and then I come over to the camera and I say like, oh, I was just jamming out to my favorite song. And so what they were trying to point out to is apparently I dance to ridiculous music. So you're a supporter, Caleb. I don't get you, Caleb. You're an interesting character. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna wear this. Let me know in the chat, what do you guys think? Should I wear, so I have that giant gay pride flag in my classroom. I was thinking of taking it down, wearing it as a cape, but I don't know why I want to. I just kind of want to. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Who would smash Mr. Watson? I don't get it. Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't get it. Yes, wear the cape. Pink suits you. Do it. Hey, Zach, give me a hand with something. Wear the cape. You better. You should. Well, I think my mind is made up. I think I'm gonna wear it. I can see where somebody that is gay like would want to wear it because it's like they're showing their pride. So I guess it's that I'm showing my acceptance for others. It honestly, I feel like it feels a little weird because usually when I consider people wearing it, um, I I think of it as it's like it's their personal identity versus it's not my personal identity, but it's I guess it's my identity to be really accepting. So all right, well then it's settled. I'm gonna wear it, and I I hope the GSA enjoys being with me as I wear it. I'm wondering if I'll be the most flamboyantly dressed person in the crowd, but I mean like within the GSA, but I don't know. That'll be interesting. Um, thank you, thank you, Jace. I appreciate that. Whoa. I need a girl and by name for two of my characters in the film. I had names, but we're not using them for reasons. All right, so my friend Redx Skull Crusher, it looks like he's creating a video and needs names. Feel free to shoot him some names that he should use in his film. Wear the cape. It would be amazing to see a supportive, prideful support. All right, definitely doing it then. Thanks here. Did you get the email I sent about a week ago? Honestly, I've been really bad about checking my email, but thank you for the reminder. I will check my email. Who cares if you are? 25 viewers. That's nuts. Last night we broke a record for most viewers I've had at a time, so this is re-breaking it. 25. I've never had that before. That's dope. I don't think I have much else to share with you guys, but if you'd like, I could share with you a few things that I'm kind of proud of within this book. So one of the things that it's kind of personal in this book that I'm really glad that I shared was in the back of it, I have a couple of my bucket lists. And as I was doing so by the way, for those that didn't hear this earlier, I'm doing a book giveaway for, because I just reached 1,000 subscribers and somehow I've just reached 1,250 over the past like 2 days. I think it's because again the Pride flag video slash Pride month has just been really good to me, given a couple of videos that I have, and a lot of people have been finding me. So I'm doing a giveaway, and one of the comments that was on there was for a request for a video was what are some of the things from my bucket list that I've knocked off. So I wanted to go back through it because I haven't actually looked at some of these before in a while, and it'll be interesting to see how far I get. So on my 26th birthday, when I sort of was just completing this book, and by the way, I'm just letting you guys know because the comments are coming in so fast, I'm not going to be paying a ton of attention to them. So I'm just going to kind of speak because otherwise I'll lose my train of thought and then I don't get anywhere. But my 26th birthday bucket list was probably the most like audacious one I've ever made because I was I was finishing up my book and I just felt like I was on top of the world. So these are like some pretty I don't know, savage might not be the word, but audacious goals. So at that moment in time, so this is late August 2016, I start a bucket list with the things that I've accomplished. I don't know if you can see that. So I start with what I've accomplished, and then I just, the goal setting workshop that I've done and that I do for people is that I have them just like scribble down things as much as they can. So these were the 15 things I was most proud of at that moment in time that I had accomplished. Married Alyssa, almost done publishing book, earned master's degree in education, earned bachelor's in engineering, jumped 6'4" in high jump, solved Rubik's Cube in under a minute, created a YouTube video with 50,000 views, which I've now broken to 80,000 views, saved $10,000 for a house, which we've now bought a house, reverse dunked in a basketball game, been in a relationship with Alyssa for almost 3 years. At this point, we've been together for, we started in November 2013, so we're 4.5-ish years now. and become an introduction leader for Landmark, earned Silver Key Award in Boston Scholastic Art Awards, finished the Spartan Beast race on Killington Mountain, became a Massachusetts math teacher, earned my black belt in 6th grade. So those were my 15 proudest things at that moment in time, which 3 of them I've already done more than them. So these were the things on my bucket list. I don't think I've actually knocked off any of these, but let's see. What do I want? And so the question is, what do you want in the next 10 years? I think a lot of people underestimate what they're capable of doing in 10 years, and they overestimate what they can do in 1 year. And I forget where I heard that from, but I totally believe it. So it was finish publishing my book, start creating the audiobook, which I'm done with the audiobook. Need only 20 minutes of prep time for a class. I'm not that good yet. Buy our first house under 45 minutes from Melissa's work. Did that. Help Alyssa with her 1-year goals. Maintain very close family and friends. Maintain very close family and friends. It's kind of hard to tell. There's not necessarily a great. The comments in YouTube Spotlight Pride Month video are so rude. It made me so sad. Well, maybe I need to make a counter to it. What kind of advice do you have towards gay kids? I can stop reading my bucket list. I think I'd rather address the comments that are in here instead. I just saw one. So what kind of advice do you have towards gay kids coming out to our parents? I just want to know how to do it and what time to do it because I'm 13 years old. So what I said a lot of yesterday on the live stream was I invite people that are trying to come out. And again, I've never actually had the experience of it. I've talked with and worked with a couple other teenagers that were trying to do it with their parents. But what I have them do is sort of ease their way in. Most of you know your parents well enough to know if they're going to be accepting of it. But if you're really not sure, because it never comes up in conversation, you can always say, you can always sort of talk about like a gay celebrity or something. Like Ellen's my go-to and my favorite. And I tell people, talk about Ellen DeGeneres with someone, say you saw a picture or a video or something and bring Ellen up in conversation and see what people's reactions are. Because I think she's very well known for being gay. And at the same time, she's very well accepted by just like a huge amount of people. So if you bring her up and people are like, oh, Ellen, ugh, like, I feel like if people react that way to Ellen, that they must be pretty like anti-gay, because what's there not to love about Ellen? Seriously. And so that's one way to ease your way in, is talk about gay celebrities that are widely known as gay. If you know what their response is to that, then you can sort of gauge what the next step is that you want to take. So if they're like, oh yeah, Ellen, she's good. You can always say, one of the things I'm sure plenty of people have said is they sort of ask for another person, say, hey mom, I have a friend that said that they think they might be gay and I'm not sure what to make of it. What do you think of it, mom? And sort of like displace yourself. Don't name a name or something, but have share with them like something that's happened and almost ask for your parent for direction in how to react. Now, you already know how to react. You would love a friend that came out to you. But if you're listening to their response and how they would react, and they said, I think you should really just love them for who they are and keep your friendship, then I think that would sort of clear the way. That would make the space available. And if you're in the moment, you can be like, mom, I was just kind of testing the waters, but that friend is actually me. Like, you could do something like that. At the same time, you could also, like, if they're like, I don't think you should be friends with that person anymore. I said this to someone in a comment today that had commented on one of the videos. Was they were asking like whether they know that their family members are not accepting of gay people, and they were trying to figure out what to do about the situation. Is in the situation. And I said, you have sort of you're caught between two things. There's consequences for staying quiet. There's consequences for speaking up. There's consequences for sharing with them that you're gay. There's consequences for not sharing it with them. And and if you can look at it like that, then you can weigh the consequences and what you want. So if you say to yourself, well, the consequences of me staying quiet is I don't get to be myself, and I don't face direct judgment from them about who they think I am. If you know that they're against it, and the other consequence is, if you share it with them, the upside is, you can be your unapologetic self, and you will likely have some judgment, but at the same time, some people would rather be who they are out there in public and face the judgment rather than being kind of cooped up and not sharing who they are with people and not listening to not having to listen to the judgment of others. So I know that was a while back. It would probably take me a while to scroll back, but I hope that was useful. I'm 13 and pansexual. I want to come out to my parents because I know they accept me and I'm ready to tell them, but I don't know how to. Do you have any advice? And I guess that's similar. You know that they'd be accepting. I think there are really a lot of funny videos that I've seen. Like there's this one of a it looks like a young man with a thumbnail where he has like a coffee cup and on the bottom it says I'm gay. So I mean, you could come up with a creative way to do it. I'm sure for you, if it's like you're really coming out to your parents, it's like a sort of momentous occasion, like it's a big occasion, like you're dropping some really interesting, serious news on them. And I'm sure the feelings that you might have inside are like, how is life going to change once they know? And I imagine that is what's either stopping you or it's the thing that is having you sort of it's almost like you're not ready to enter that new realm of life where people recognize you as a gay person. So I don't know, I guess to the person that commented that about being 13 and being pan, Eden, I would say my advice to you is ask yourself, what is it that's stopping you from it? And if you can sort of dig down and listen to your thoughts, sort of listen to your emotions, what is it that is holding you back? And if you can recognize what's holding you back, I'm sure it's all emotional. It's not in reality. I mean, fear is just that. It's false expectations appearing real. So I would bet it's just those false expectations that something big is going to change. And I would bet more would stay the same than it would change if you were to come out to your parents, if you know that they're going to be accepting of it. On the bright side, if you can't come out yet like me, then you can have sleepovers and such with the same gender. That's true. I never really thought about that. Do they like humor? Put a note in a pen and tell them that why. Hey, that's a pretty good one from Michaela. You got some pretty good support in the chat here. You don't even have to listen to me. Hey, that daily vlogger. That daily vlogger is Blake. We've been going back and forth. Blake, I've been so focused on dealing with some of the traffic that's come my way. I haven't checked in on your channel in a little bit. Ollie says I came out by filling my closet with the word I'm trans, then called my mom into the room and walked out of the car. Oh my God, that's so great. Ollie, that is such a good story. You gotta find a way to like put that on YouTube, or like, Ollie, maybe I could do a live stream and have you share that story. That's awesome. That would be fun, is have a day where I have a bunch of people sort of scheduled on to share their stories about coming out, or have people share their stories about maybe hate that they've had or ways that they've dealt with things that have really improved their lives or improved their communities. feel free to send me an email, and I will start checking my email, as apparently I've been getting some things that I haven't received, that I haven't looked at. But you can email me at thethinkshare@gmail.com. I'll start checking those a bit more often. It's like a queer TED Talk in this live. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit like that. I did do a TEDx talk last year. Sorry, a little late. What are you reading? So I was reading from my own self-published book. For those that are fairly recent to the channel or might not have realized this, I'm doing a book giveaway as I've just hit 1,000 subscribers, and the other channel that I have not been putting any effort into just hit 1,500 subscribers and blew past my ThinkShare because of a viral video. AFJROTC stands for Air Force Junior Recruiting Officer Training. We had a gay student where she was scared to tell us, but when she said it, she started to cry, but we all congratulated her. That's awesome. I'm really sorry about that Chase. How do we enter the giveaway? So the giveaway is it's another video on this channel. So you could unless if you're on mobile, you'd have to get out of this live stream. Like an idiot, I forgot to put it into the description, but it's on this channel. I sent it out today. If you go into it, you just have to be subscribed, which I'm just gonna break it to you guys. I don't actually have proof that anyone is really subscribed. Like, if you don't have the share, if you don't have that little icon in your settings that says share the channels I'm subscribed to, I have no actual idea. That's just based on the honor system. So I guess you don't have to subscribe because I won't know the difference. But on that video, I'm asking people to comment, 1, their favorite video on this channel, and 2, I want you to give me 3 ideas/requests for videos that you would want to see me make or create or live stream about. Homework is tough. Oh, hey Quentin. Yep, don't worry, we'll talk about it more. And I'm wearing an Watson t-shirt. Oh, from like IBM. When I do giveaways, I always use a generator. Abstract possibilities. I'd like to hear about what you mean by that. I don't know what you mean by a generator. Answer in comments or email? Answer is in the comments. Definitely in the comments. I'm so thankful for you. Thank you for being an amazing role model. You're welcome, Amy. I'm doing my best. I'm not always that great at it. One of the people in the comments in the chat here could certainly say I'm not always the greatest role model. I'm definitely not a perfect teacher. I'd like to think that I'm inspiring, but it doesn't always come out that way. I'm going to gay camp soon, and I tried to get people to come with me, and no one would. Ollie, I'm curious, when you say gay camp, what does that mean? Seriously, like more info, like what Millie and Ashley are saying. Oh, you work for IBM. That's I don't think I would be smart enough to work for IBM. I just made it into a software development company. I was a software developer for a bit. Just won my playoff game for town, all made it to the championship. Hell yeah, Alex. Congratulations. I'd love to have you on my podcast. I look up to you so much. Thank you. The Dewey Show podcast. Well, send me an email at thethinkshare@gmail.com. I'll respond to it, and I would love to set that up with you, and then I can have you on the ThinkShare as well. Let me look at the one I use. Yeah, I'm really curious what you mean by generator. A camp for gays. What do you guys do at the camp for gays? Chewy bars for students or yourself? Chewy bars for students or yourself? I'm not sure what you mean by the chewy bars. I don't really know, but it's like a safe place for gay kids to research our rights and hang out. All right, that's cool. Do they call it gay camp when they're like recruiting people? That sounds cool, whatever. That sounds awesome. There's more, but my phone is lagging and won't let me type it all. Okay. Tired Panda. So I still need to come out, and my dad and my mom thinks I should stay closeted until high school or until I'm old enough. I'm Pan. I have a girlfriend and want to come out so I could invite her over. I really want to come out so I could invite her over. I'm curious what coming out has to do with inviting her over. Or until I'm old enough. I'm Pan. I have a girlfriend. I really want to come out so I could invite her over. I'm not seeing the correlation there between your choice to invite them over versus coming out. Oh, the box is behind me. Oh, that's for. Oh, yeah. Those are actually Chewy is. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's for pet lovers. Those are. My in-laws have a bunch of boxes of pet food because they have dogs, and when we were moving, that's what we used. So actually, this phone is sitting on some Chewy boxes as well, because they just stack up well. It's literally called Queer Academy. No way. That's kind of funny. Um, okay, see, all right. But yeah, so I hope I've given you guys enough. So thank you all for helping me choose what I'm going to be wearing. So I'm going to be wearing this to the Pride Parade on Saturday, and I'm going to be wearing the Pride flag as a cape due to all of your recommendations and your feedback on that. So um, it's my bedtime. I haven't been getting quite enough sleep lately. It's a little after 10, so I'm gonna head to bed. Thank you so much for being with me tonight. Um, Again, I totally invite any and all of you to jump into the book giveaway. I look forward to giving away books, and I look forward to hearing people's responses and how much they enjoy them. If you have any personal questions you want to directly ask me that you don't want in the chat, feel free to send them to my email, thethinkshare@gmail.com. I've been trying to respond to, I've been getting a ton of comments on both channels. So I've been trying to comment back to a ton of those, but I'm still behind by like 100 or 200. So I might not get back to you super quick, but if you're persistent, there's a much better chance I'll get back to you. So thank you all, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow and or sharing with you my experience at the Pride Parade, probably on Saturday or Sunday. Thank you all. Stay weird, humans. Yay!